Okay, so this movie could be really good or really bad. I have no idea, so let's find out. Okay, so this is my review for Ghostbusters. Okay, so the plot of this movie is similar to the plot of the previous Ghostbusters. And if you haven't seen the previous Ghostbusters, really, really you haven't seen the old one? Oh my God. All right, go watch it now. Go watch it. And if you haven't seen it, well, let me explain it to you. Okay, so the plot of this movie basically just revolves around the first one. So in this Ghostbusters, paranormal researcher Melissa McCarthy and physicist Christian Wig are both paranormal researchers. So they both wrote a book about finding ghosts. And so then one day in Manhattan, they see like a strange ghostly figure, so like an apparition. So then they turn to Kate McKinnon, an engineer, for help, and then they finally team up with Leslie Jones, who's a New Yorker, and she knows whole of New York inside and out. And then basically all four of them team up with their stupid receptionist, played by Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, Thor. He plays a really dumb character. Yeah, I know. Yeah, dumb character. Okay, yeah, let's move on. So he plays a dumb character. So then the four girls are armed with proton packs and then a lot of attitude, and all of them go to fight all those ghosts that are descending on New York. Okay, so this Ghostbusters movie does a pretty decent job of standing on its own as a freewheeling, well-cast supernatural comedy, even if it, isn't as great as the classic original. If I'm really gonna be honest with you guys, this movie had me like laughing a lot in its 2 hour running time. Like there were lots of moments where you just couldn't stop laughing. There were like snappy dialogue, and I thought that was brilliant. But then there was one really like not great factor. I wanted to laugh, like belly laugh, if you know what I mean, like laugh my head off at one part, but then that I guess it didn't have that magic. But yeah, it did make me laugh, but not as much as I actually wanted it. If we move on and talk about the villain in this movie, the bad guy in this movie wasn't very much of a bad guy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he did bad stuff, but I guess you could say he didn't have his shining moments like all the other actors. This movie had so many references, if you know what I mean, to the old Ghostbusters. So there were special appearances from Dan Aykroyd, and there was a special appearance from Bill Murray, and I thought that was just brilliant. And that was quite smart of the director, because that's what actually made this movie a bit better, knowing that the other characters supported this, and they were encouraging all the other actors. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And if I move on to the climax of the movie now, the ending, all I can say is that everyone else did great, but there was one part where Kate McKinnon just stole the show. She got her like proton guns out, and then everything just went into slow motion. It felt like a Matrix movie. She was doing like backflips and stuff, and it was really funny the way she was doing it. And then she started licking her guns, and then it just made me laugh so much. And then she was like flipping and like kicking Ghost. She was kicking Ghost's butt, and it was just freaking incredible. I'm gonna give a thumbs up to the person who directed that scene, because that was just amazing. Okay, in the end, guys, Ghostbusters is better than some people say, and but it could have been better, if you know what I mean. But it's not as good as the classic original. So in the end, Ghostbusters is an average at the box office, and it's a one-time watch. So I guess that's the end of my review for Ghostbusters. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the movie if you've seen it, and make sure to check out my other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for my next review. Bye.